don't settle for being a dreamer. Dreams don't become reality on their own. Having dreams is just the beginning. They require a plan to make them a reality, and the plan needs your hard work to succeed. Everyone has a product they want to patent. Everyone has a get-rich-quick scheme. Everyone is an entrepreneur. But when it comes to the planning and the hard work, when it comes to taking risks and tackling challenges, most folks aren't up to it. They are spectators. They are not the ones in the arena. Consider dreams to be both the beginning and end of a race. Dreams are the beginning, because that's what you start out with. You start with what your dreams are, identifying them and writing them down. That's the starting gate. That's where the pistol goes off. Many folks start the race. But for most, it ends there. They don't see the finish line, where the dream is fulfilled. They don't put in the time, planning, energy and resources to finish the race, where their dreams are waiting for them. Dreams have a starting point and an ending point. Most step up to the starting line. Some even run a bit, but most walk away. Your dreams won't happen on their own. You need to make them a reality. Dreams require a plan. You don't settle on a dream one day and go chasing after it the next. The dream is the end point. Between here and there is a lot to do, and you need to figure out what needs to be done, how and when. All this requires a plan. You need to set goals for yourself and create a plan to achieve those goals. You want to be a leading attorney on cybersecurity? That's not going to happen overnight. You'll need to master the law in the area, write on the topic, present and speak on the topic, lead organizations that address the topic, represent clients with matters in the area, win cases in the areas, and overall develop a reputation as the go-to lawyer in the area. To do all this requires a plan where you spell out your goals and the steps you will take to achieve them. You set out a proposed calendar for yourself and find an accountability partner to keep you focused and on task. You said you would give yourself 3 months to read X to learn the practice area. How is that going? How far along are you in completing the task of learning the law in the area? So you've tackled this aspect, and your next short-term goal was to write a column on the topic for a trade magazine? How is that going? You need a plan, you need to set benchmarks, you need to create deadlines for yourself for achieving those benchmarks, and you need to be prepared for any obstacles or setbacks along the way. Your dreams simply don't become a reality without a plan. Dreams require work. Dreams require work, a lot of it, to make them a reality. The bigger the dream, the more the work. The higher the goals you set for yourself, the higher the climb. Becoming a partner is a lot of work. Becoming a practice chair takes more work. Becoming managing partner takes even more work. Becoming a top rainmaker is even more work. There are no shortcuts. This book isn't about shortcuts. There are no get-rich-quick schemes. You have a dream, you develop a plan to achieve the dream, and you work hard to accomplish the plan. That's it. What I have to say isn't novel nor revolutionary. In fact, I'm probably just confirming what you've already heard and what you already know. This book is for those who are willing to put in the hard work but don't quite know what hard work to do. They'll put in the time and the long hours but want to make sure they're not spinning their wheels or running in several different directions all at once. They're willing to work hard. They just want to make sure they're working smart. It's saying the obvious, but it must be said nonetheless. Working hard is a prerequisite to accomplishing any dream. Anything worth pursuing takes work. Dreams require sacrifice. If you're pursuing your dreams, you're not setting your alarm for 8 a.m. or even 7 a.m. Try 6 a.m. or even 5:30 a.m. If you're working toward your dreams, you're not binge-watching the new series on Netflix. If you're doing the work your dreams require, you're playing fewer rounds of golf or attending fewer sporting events or reading fewer novels. There are only so many hours of the day, so every hour you spend on your dreams is an hour that has to come from somewhere else. You need to work, you need to eat, you need to exercise, and you need to sleep. Not many hours left. So that favorite television show may become a casualty. Carousing with friends may have to be reined in. Happy hours may have to be reduced unless you're doing them for networking and business development reasons. Just as dieting requires us to cut back on desserts and exercise regimes require us to sweat and push ourselves physically, chasing a dream requires us to say no to other things so we can say yes to pursuing it. My television died in our living room. We decided not to replace it. Without the distraction, I've had the time to write much more, which is my dream. Find the time wasters in your life and choose your dreams over them. Dreams require self-motivation. We've already talked about this. In fact, we've talked about it a lot, but heck, let's talk about it some more. No one is better at motivating you to chase your dreams, which are personal to you, than you. You know why they're important to you. You know what they mean to you. You know why you're pursuing them. You know what's at stake if you don't achieve them. No one else can tell you what happens if you make them come true or what happens if you don't. You know what gets you up, gets your blood pumping, your mind racing, puts a smile on your face and makes you fight and charge the hill. You know all this. Look inside, find your voice and let it scream in your ear that it's time to get up and get to work. Sir, yes sir. It's up to you whether your dreams become a reality. No one can make your dreams come true except you. They're your dreams. Own them. Embrace them. Live them. No one else can put flesh and bone on your dreams. Everyone else has their own dreams to pursue. They neither have the time, will nor desire to help you pursue yours. You're on your own on this one. That can be overwhelming, but it's also exhilarating. Think about it. You have a dream. You have a plan to achieve. You pursue it. You achieve it. How cool is that? When I volunteer for a bar association, such as the DRI for example, I propose a new idea, something the organization hasn't done before, possibly something no bar association has done before. I explain the idea to the leadership, propose a plan to bring the idea to fruition, and then I take it upon myself to make it a reality. Those are the 3 simple steps: idea, plan and hard work. Turning an idea into reality is a lot of fun. And when it's done, you can look at it and say, from nothing came something, and I was a part of that, and if I could do that, I can tackle an even bigger project, an even larger dream. But making this happen depends on you. Yes, depending on the project, you may get help, you may need help. Yes, it may require a team to accomplish it. But making your dreams come true, the idea, the planning, the motivation, the momentum, that's on you.